There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, hold on, I don't think I've actually...
Revelio.
Alright, just had to be sure. I've done a tiny bit of grinding off stream. By grinding, I mean I literally just wandered around finding field guide pages. I found every field guide page in Hogsmeade that I can currently get to. The rest are behind locked doors. There's only 3 left, and they're behind locked doors. And I found, I think, half the pages in Hogwarts. And I think I found 1 page in just the Highlands somewhere. So I think when I ended last stream, I was level 10, and I'm level 17 now. You level up quick in this game off that stuff.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack.
No, you keep saying One Piece. That's the other game. I played that a couple days ago.
It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's
Yeah, we didn't talk about how cool that was, by the way. What bros?
What we found in that vault.
They probably also just hate Rookwood, to be fair.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
But one... Okay.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor.
So I'm going to learn a new.
Expect you.
I'm going to learn a new defensive spell. So I also did a couple side quests off stream because, you know, side quests are just kind of. I'll be honest, they were fetch quests. Like just finding some girl's balls. Okay, the way I phrased that was weird. I found her Gallerstone? I can't remember what they're called. They're used for a game. It's like the mini version of the mini game I played that one time. Another one was I found a key, and apparently there are 16 total, and I have to put them into they fly around, and I have to slap them into a cabinet keyhole. Hey, look at that! Actually, there's one right there. So I'm walking from point A to point B for all my quests right now because just in case I come across a key.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Because like I fully explored Hogwarts before I even found the key quest.
I believe...
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making
That's not a
spell,
defensive spell.
handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
2 rounds
Seems
of crossed
wands
wands.
isn't as secret as
Yeah.
it's believed to be.
That actually makes sense, yeah. That's what I was thinking too when they were talking about it being quote unquote a secret. I'm like, is it though? Okay. She was just asserting her dominance, I guess. I said it before. I'll say it again. I'll probably say it 1,000 times. I love new release games. I love the bugs you find. Oh my god. 2 back-to-back. Gotta love it. Hold on. There's something happening with your school uniform, sir. Or ma'am? Sir? Sir. Hey, I'd like to beat someone up real quick. May I use training dummy? Yeah, that's fine too.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to
I've already come up with a couple combinations.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Yeah, that's an easy combo.
That's it.
Yep, another easy combo.
Nicely done.
You can also levitate him, blast him away, then grab him. Yep. Oh, I'm just supposed to triple tap it, huh? That's a waste. Because you can get the full combo in, and then... But okay.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
And then I usually throw a barrel or something at him too at the end of the
It's better to
combo.
discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yeah, I'll go with solo. Why
I'm
not?
ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Oh, I can call a partner. Yeah, let's
Yes,
let's do Natty. Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
I'll probably use Sebastian in another playthrough. I imagine I'll do a couple playthroughs of this game at least. Okay. listen. There we go. Come on. There we go. I got that defense off. Timing is so bizarre for that defense.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Because like there's a little bit of a delay between when you press the button and when it actually goes off. I'm just gonna focus this guy down. The roll does respond immediately. It's Levioso, not Leviosa.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
I'm also gonna be real. I've been swapping back and forth between One Piece, Final Fantasy XIV, and this.
Assignment's all finished.
So like, I keep getting buttons mixed up too.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
If I could play every video game, you know I would. So I know there's a push spell. Accio doesn't work on this. I need the push spell, I think. But that's a secret. So I need an unlock spell, I need a push spell, I'm pretty sure. I'm about to get the fire spell finally. Which, there were a couple dragon bushes around that I think maybe I'm supposed to use the fire spell on. And yes, they are dragging those balls across your chin. I haven't had to use Reparo for any puzzles yet, though. Other than repairing that statue right after I learned the skill.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Professor, it's a little inappropriate for you to be talking about my robes.
Steady. Good work.
So I need Depulso. I don't know where to get that though. Oh, Descendo's cool. Obviously take Reparo off because it has no actual use right now. Other than repairing bridges, but I haven't come across any that needed repairing. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to jump games. Like, maybe I'm supposed to go from this game back to One Piece so that I can go repair the bridges. So you don't actually get Frankie in the game. You're just supposed to take your character from Hogwarts Legacy into One Piece Odyssey to repair the bridges. That makes sense. I just gotta figure out how to hack the game. Accio One Piece, yep.
Revelio.
Did I? I think there was one here and I got it. Because that looks familiar. Isn't this the room where that fake adventurer dude taught Harry and the other kids? No, it was the dark arts room, wasn't it? Was it? Or did he teach him both? I don't know, like I've seen all the movies like once. I can't remember every detail.
Ah, there you are.
He says as I was laying on the floor waiting for him.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Man, the Black family were dicks back in the day.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately,
Of course,
the
it might just
restricted
be him.
section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice.
Hold on, I might have to pause
It would
here
be
and see what the hell's going
unwise
on
to
with my
provoke
dogs.
Our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go see what the hell's going on here. I literally just got Jehovah Witnessed.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian!
Oh,
there
Jesus.
you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Why would I tell him?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So,
We literally just met!
Are you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our...
Peeves wasn't in Harry
I
Potter.
can hold my own
Was he?
against her. You may not be so lucky.
I don't think he was. I don't remember him being there. He's a pretty unique character.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now.
Man, it'd be really cool if we had some sort of like,
disillusionment charm. Good
what's
for
it
getting
called?
places you're
Like
not supposed
cloak
be.
to make us invisible.
Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Well, spells aren't exactly free. You do have to, you know, use your own magical ability. I guess let's replace Lumos for now.
Silent as a grave.
Could you imagine if they walked around casting Revelio like I do? I would be caught immediately. There's no way they didn't hear me opening that door.
Fast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do.
You're not even
I'll
whispering
create a
anymore.
distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Also, we were absolutely in direct line of sight. Video games.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Yeah, I'll just wait for her to walk back at this point. Oh, okay. You saucy bitch.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Alright, I feel like that was a bit dramatic for just unlocking a padlock.
Revelio.
Oh, yeah. Must be downstairs. I knew there was one nearby.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. We must remain unseen.
Ooh, that chest. I should pick up all the bonus stuff while I'm here, because I don't know if I'll be able to come back here in the future. Or how long it'll be.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Hey, relax. That was right in front of me instead of across the hall. That was kind of rude.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. I'll be quieter than a jobberknob.
Revelio.
It should be down here somewhere then.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts make it? Help, Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can
Revelio.
research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
You need to relax. These chests every single time. Also, these statues... I keep seeing these statues around too.
Incendio. Accio.
No spell I've used has worked on them. I don't know if it's just like a commonly used asset in the game or if there's something special about them. They look Like there's something with them.
Revelio.
Oh, hey, look.
Here! Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Is it
Incendio.
this one? Oh, that didn't repair the armor? I'm sorry, I don't think I have that spell. Can I just cast it from this? I know I have to assign it and then cast it. That's a little annoying.
Repair. Revelio.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. Just in case. There's a chest there.
Of course.
Oh.
Traces of ancient magic.
We get to do this again.
There must be more to this room. That's it.
Oh, another portal. Alright, let's go.
Revelio.
This place looks fancy. Another legendary piece. Or orange. I don't know if they're called legendary. Am I entering a dungeon right now?
Revelio.
Do I have to... Yep. No? Reparo? No?
Revelio.
Do I... Lumos?
Lumos. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Levioso. Incendio.
How do I wake it up? Do I just attack it? Okay. That seemed stupidly simple.
Surprising. Guards at the ready.
I see. Alternatively, only one guard.
Levioso. Accio.
What a hard fight. Oh, there's more!
Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio.
That's cool. I didn't even use my new spell at all. Oh, okay. It was just explaining stuff I already know. I didn't even use my fire spell at all. I can use it here then instead, I guess. Oh, he threw his weapon. That didn't seem very responsible. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, that does a lot of damage. That is good to know. Attack it again? Alright, cool. Who needs spells when you could just fling a bit of magic at it and have the same effect, I guess? Okay. Now I know I need to move quicker.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
I see. This just goes into the wall? Ah, I see. Can I jump to that? I can't. I didn't think I could.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Lumos.
So, wait. There is extra platforms there. So... I think I understand. Maybe I don't understand it all. How am I supposed to get over there? Unless... Does that also affect those? It does. That explains it. I was overthinking it, unsurprisingly. I got confused by the fact that it raises and lowers depending on how close you are as well. Getting a lot of better equipment, too. I think I'm about to get my ass kicked. It's a lot of statues.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Ah, that's not the one I wanted, the Leviosa. It works, though. Just take you out immediately. Ah, that's a cool one.
Leviosa. Potatoes, do something. Accio. Incendio.
Ooh, ow.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, he would have died probably.
Incendio.
I wanted to do that because I thought it would look cool. It did. It did look cool.
It is a book after all.
It was a dirty ass bucket. Is this? I'm guessing they're helping normal humans. No?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Hold on.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morgan.
No, this is a weird coincidence.
When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She just walks away without saying anything.
Sebastian.
About to get jump scared, aren't I?
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay, I like Sebastian. Assuming the story about his sister is true.
Incendio.
Just become a menace, just walking around casting fire on everything. Also, I do see that there's a side quest on my map, and I will go see it later. I'm probably just gonna keep doing side quests off stream, unless they seem really cool or important to the overall story. Then I'll probably do them on stream.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
I'm pretty serious.
It is rather unorthodox.
Incendio.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
I love how he's so calm about that. I blew up the desk and he's like, "Ah, you have a visitor."
It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Or
Still,
it was intended that you didn't see the
need
pages.
time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now,
Well, I imagine she's somehow the antagonist of this story.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect.
I am very good at collecting pages.
Improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
New rewards in the challenges menu. Oh, look at that. There are actually new rewards in the challenges menu. Let's see how many quests are available currently. Venomous Valor. I don't know what that's about. Unless it's the name of the quest I just started.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Ooh, I can get a Expelliarmus. So, dodge roll and cast Incendio. Required level of 3. Oh! I think I can make that. Maybe. I'm not quite sure.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. All right. Yep, world map. All right. Yep, it's completely covered in fog. I definitely didn't do some exploring through Hogsmeade Valley. Okay. Alright, yeah. So I have 2 main quests currently. And there's also the quest Venomous Valor, which I may as well pick it up, actually. I think I know where that one is. Should be right over here somewhere. Yep, down there.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Not in that order, but yes.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are precisely the person.
You're presuming quite a bit.
You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
That is a bit
Sorry to hear
unkind.
that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to
If a little
help me
funny.
overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally
So you wanna
dangerous plant
lie.
of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor.
This might actually be leading into something that I was curious about, so I'm gonna do this one on stream. There's an area I've been trying to get to, one last flue flame that I haven't unlocked.
Since when should it matter what anyone wants?
Revelio.
Cleverness or wealth? Tried to summon
Hello.
Incendio.
Okay. That explains why I'm still missing so many field guide pages. They're just stuff that hasn't been unlocked yet. Is that another key? Hello.
Did you get your wish root from Pippins?
I wish the headmaster was the time.
Come on. Ah, not quite. A little too late on the slap. Come on. I'm slipping.
I'm uncomfortable. Revelio.
Behind this locked door? Okay.
Incendio.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of the mine.
Revelio.
Oh, this is taking me to the one of the things I was talking about earlier. This dragon. What if I hit you? No, nothing. Okay. There's something. There's another one somewhere else. I know exactly where it is. I'm just saying somewhere else because I don't want to describe it. I don't know that you can really call this hidden. I mean, it just exists. It's just outside.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
It's definitely dilapidated.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
That's the wrong spell.
Incendio.
How's it feel about fire? I thought so.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Okay, well, now I can keep an eye out for torches along the way, I guess.
Incendio.
Can I not light that one? There we go.
Lumos.
I don't know why I'm going back to light torches.
Incendio. Incendio. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
It does seem that way.
Incendio.
I do like casting Incendio. That's not what... That was not what I meant to do.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
That is quite a big venomous tentacula. What if I do this? No, you're just fine with being bathed in fire? Alright, okay, bye.
Lumos.
You know, I expected when I heard that, you know, that was the symbol for dungeon, when I went into one, there would be creatures that would attack me and try and fight me. Hold on, they're like the same size. How is getting this any proof? Well, I guess it was a little bigger, but... They could just say you walked in here and took a piece of one of those ones. And also, this was not the quest I thought it was going to be.
I sent a... Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Oh, I can quick use spell or items. Alright, let's go do main quest. We'll do herbology first. Especially since it's literally right here.
I need someone to let...
Is she growing onion again?
He doesn't look like he got something worse than detention.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Man, you could hear a cricket chirping.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil!
That glass is gonna need a reparo.
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Okay.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Probably.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
If you think I pay attention to Sharp. Okay.
Well
I guess I'll just come back in 10 minutes.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be
I sure
ready to
won't,
use
but I
in
could.
Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. I really beat his ass. It was the only fight I've had so far that I had no issue with.
Stop me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay, so I just gotta assign it to L1, I'm guessing. Yep.
Look at that. They're chomping anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. But they left her honking daffodils intact. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
They could definitely come in handy.
It could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, I imagine a mandrake could be pretty useful in combat if used by a wizard, actually. Like, could you imagine if, there's so many different useful creatures and plants in the wizarding world. Could you imagine if Newt Scamander used all his different creatures properly to, like, fight people? The man would probably be unstoppable.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Okay.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything.
Whoop, wrong button. Meant to hit that.
The headmaster hates everyone.
Revelio.
Sorry about that, dog's going off again.
Which he is.
Revelio.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
I'm so fucking dumb.
Excellent. Revelio.
I don't know how I've never been in this room before. I thought I explored the entire castle. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how I managed this.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
It's a real good thing you don't need to do this every time you craft a potion.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home Revelio. this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Oh boy, what's going on?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hold on, I don't like you. We have the same hair.
Are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
It's very possible I'm making a mistake here.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant!
Just out in the middle of class in front of everybody. It's a very vibrant purple, but nobody will notice.
And I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Okay, good to know. So, come here often, or? Man, they really just make you sit here and brew the potion for an amount of time dependent on the potion. I don't really see a reason that exists, but okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
What accomplice?
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having
I will be in
a
about 5
grasp of
minutes.
how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
So, am I finally gonna unlock the ability to decorate my room then?
For one day, class is dismissed.
Because I've been waiting because I keep getting like stuff for that. Yes, Hogwarts map. What is the furthest I can go? Guess it'd be here. And oh, it shows me where the quests are on the map. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. It's the first time I've seen it. But yeah, this is the Flue Flame that I am wondering about for the hospital wing. There's no way to get up there. And if you try and track your way to it, it basically just leads you in a circle. Like, you can head toward it, but once you hit a certain point, like, the tracker turns around and leads you a different direction. And then once you pass that point again, it flips around again. Are those... I'm sure it'll be explained later. I have found out there is fall damage in this game, but it's very minuscule. Like, it basically doesn't matter. I will be back for that. Because that should be marked on the map now. Yes, it is.
This looks intriguing.
Oh, there's a side quest over here. I may as well pick it up while I'm here, so I don't have to come back out and... Well, actually, wait. It's next to the hamlet. It's fine. I'll come back and get it later.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that
I trust
Professor
her.
Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Oh, that's cool. Skipping rocks. That hard veered right. That's cool.
Revelio.
I will get in there one day.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Really? You didn't? Oh, that might be a cool wand handle, actually, for my wand.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
You know, I just realized I saw on my map a couple enemies. Let's go get into some combat. What did I need to do? I need to cast Incendio, and I need to dodge attacks rather than defending. That's not what I meant to do. Ow.
Incendio.
So we could just farm them out a little bit. You still alive? Relax, Jesus. And I got a dueling feat out of it.
Ugh. Shame you're so Revelio.
The spiders are cool. Relax. That's the first time I've gotten a spider fang. So let's see, that should have been 3 dodges, I think. Let's just check my quests to be sure. I think it's just I have to dodge. I got 5. And 3 casts of Incendio on an enemy. Oh, hey, look at that. More enemies over here. Let's complete that real quick then. Hit a flaming spider to blow it up.
Incendio.
It's too late now.
Yes. Revelio.
Nothing here. Did you drop any loot? You didn't. Okay. But I did complete that side quest, so I can go pick up that spell next time I'm over there. Yep. Attend dark arts during the day. Okay. And I assume that will probably, once I get that spell, I'll probably unlock another quest that'll let me get another spell. Because there's probably a few I can unlock at this point in the game.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Don't stupefy the ground, stupefy them! Oh, I'm just gonna take him out, actually. He is fucking dead. I wasn't paying attention to my dueling feats. Break a shield charm with ancient magic throw.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Oh my god, that was awesome! Did he just... Did I turn him into ashes instantly?
I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
That's pretty awesome. I just instantly turned that man to ashes. I didn't think that would work, but...
Lumos.
Maybe, maybe... Oh, I'm out of ideas already, right?
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashbinders...
Yeah, my awesome defensive skills of lighting people on fire and throwing barrels.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
He was a Slytherin.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Is this the rocks on the ground I was literally just looking at, wondering how to work it?
It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Okay.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
And then it explodes and we both died. Game over.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Oh.
Curious. The pyres are back where they
I get it.
started.
I get it. It's time.
Incendio!
How beautiful! What's it?
And then let me guess.
Hardly believe
Leviosa!
No? Oh, okay.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and
I want to fight that thing. Okay, I don't want to fight it while I'm still in the water, though. Flip a duck bog onto its back. Whoop! How do I... Oh, I see.
Incendio.
Stupid one. Accio.
Alright. That was a different enemy. I can't even see it. I'm hitting it, but I can't see it. The combat is very... This combat's incredible. Like... Damn, how do they even come up with this?
Revelio.
Why are you so quiet, Ollivander?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
Right, I figured the red one would break through my guard, but it had to be tested. Oh, levitated by its tongue. Oh, damn it. I wasn't paying attention to the challenges. I get so caught up in, like, the moment, just, like, trying to focus on beating the enemy. I don't pay attention to the challenges. Which I should, because, you know, it's a whole thing. Let's go do this first and get my new spell. And then from there, or after that, we can go do whatever Ollivander wants. Actually, I will probably end stream after I get this new spell.
What are you up to now?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Do I get another new assignment now, or is that it for now?
Incendio.
Fuck that dummy. Doesn't look like it. Okay. That'll be the end of the stream for now, then. I don't know the exact time, but I will probably be back on later today to play some more. because I have time and I'm not doing anything else today, before work at least. So, thank you, those of you who did join me for the stream today, and I will see you guys next time.